Hey everybody, I've noticed that on some prepper channels and a certain Reliance channel that I watch, and a certain Canadian prepper have been discussing how the billionaire tech bros are all building survival bunkers and shit. And maybe they know something we don't. Well, what isn't being discussed is that, yeah, they know something we don't because they're the ones causing the problems that you would need a survival bunker for. And instead of worshiping them like some sort of golden gods because they won the birth lottery and got rich parents and bought up other people's ideas and made lots of money off of them, they now have enough money to solve all the world's problems, but are choosing not to. Let me repeat that. They have all the money to solve all the world's problems, but are choosing not to. Instead, these billionaires and millionaires are spending money to make more money, which is ridiculous. They don't need more money. They have more money than all of human history combined if you stack it up. I mean, if you worked for all the time in history up until now, you wouldn't have as much money as Elon Musk or Bezos. So they have enough money to literally play God and fix these problems we're having, like the climate catastrophe thing and forever chemicals and all that shit. They have the money to make it so nobody on the entire planet goes hungry, is unsheltered or unclothed, and instead they're making things worse. They're using their money for extremely selfish reasons, for selfish things like I'm gonna go play in space and now we're gonna terraform Mars instead of preventing the destruction of the planet we're on. It's these are not nice people. In fact, I'd say they're pure fucking evil. And we shouldn't actually be allowing them to build survival bunkers. we should not let them do that. They shouldn't be able to escape responsibility for all the problems that they're causing and letting simmer and fester and perpetuate. These people could be using their money for good and have chosen to do it, They're like comically evil. Like movie producers haven't come up with the evil that these people are yet. Maybe? But I mean, what level of selfish do you have to have the money to fix the world's problems? And instead you're like, oh, fuck everybody else. I'm gonna build a survival bunker because I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a spoiled little fucking boy. I'm a little fucking selfish prick, and I'm gonna, spend all my money on me and my rich friends, and we're gonna buy yachts to put in our yachts and tinier yachts to park in those yachts, and we're gonna have mega mansions that we visit twice a year and 13 houses and all that shit while everybody else starves and sweats and slaves so that we can support their fucking lifestyles. And I can't believe the other preppers and homesteaders wouldn't be like, wow, these guys are really dicks and they're not really creating a community vibe in the survival world by sealing themselves away from the rest of us. They think we're little peons, we're the peasants, we're the proletariat. So they're just gonna continue destroying the planet for profit, and then they think they can just lock themselves away and insulate themselves from the consequences, which is impossible. You can't continue surviving on the only planet we have after you destroy it. It's not going to work out for them, but they don't know that yet, I guess. We have to stop the worship of these tech bro assholes. They are literally leading us, marching us to our doom. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They're all in it for themselves, and we shouldn't be worshipping them and being like, oh, look what they're doing. Isn't that cool? They're preparing for the worst, because they're creating the worst. I'm just saying, it's like, admiring the people who are leaving you to your... admiring the people who are leading you to your end. I'm kind of... I wouldn't say fascinated by the behavior, more horrified. People are worshipping these guys who are just... they have the ability to fix everything, and instead they're just going to continue to make it worse for totally selfish reasons, and we're all going to be fucked, and they think they're going to be safe and cozy and happy in their bunkers, and they're the only ones who deserve to survive, I guess, right? Because they won the money birth lottery and had rich parents, so they get to keep existing on the planet they're destroying. All the rest of us, who cares, right? The rest of the species on the planet, I guess, don't matter, even though they can't survive without them either. Apparently none of these pricks ever took a biology course. They don't know that they can't survive without bees or trees or any of that. It isn't going to work out. So, just some thoughts on that. Nice clear driveway. Still don't have the funds for a UTV with a plow or a tractor here, so here's another winter of having to hoof it up and down the driveway for the mail every day. Or for grain or for hay. Can't really get anything delivered down here at the moment. Yeah, so I guess where I was going with this video is fuck the tech bros. They should be fed into the nearest active volcano, and it would be a better world for everyone.